Well. Welcome back, everybody, to Fireside Kit Chat. It's me, Kit, Kyle, among many other personas and names, Rose Gold, etc. But the point is, I wish you well, and I hope that your gaming journey, or any journey really, in art, in your pursuits, your dreams, I hope they're going real
You were at
nice.
the wedding of the Emperor's cousin. In solitude. Gods, that must have been horrible.
Yes, I was there, and I was not responsible for any deaths that occurred, actually, none of which occurred. As you can see here in Skyrim, we're no longer cute. We do not look the same. We'll see how long I stay as a vampire, but we have vampire skills now. We traded in our werewolf powers. Um, as you can tell, I'm definitely conflicted about it, but I mean, it's not the worst. It's not the worst. Transformations are nice, but that's honestly not even the point. What have I been up to lately in the gaming world? As of recently, if you've been watching my newer videos that I've been doing some update videos that have been nice to do, talking about my journey in Pokemon X and Y. Before that, I went through Black White 2, and then before that, we finished Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, specifically Alpha Sapphire. So I've been on a 3 region Pokemon journey, and there's been a lot to absorb, a lot to appreciate. Many great teams, 3 great teams, with in Pokemon Y a team 2 starting to start. However, if we decide, and we can, it's not impossible. If we decide to live in the modern day of gaming, Pokemon Champions has been out for probably a month now. It is a free-to-play competitive Pokemon game in which you can't play as every Pokemon that exists, which is a little bummer. But you have a decent selection, I think 200 to 300, and you can face people online, do all that kind of stuff. I downloaded it 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago. Have I played it? Have people asked me to play it? Of course. Oops, sorry. I have issues. I think that's like one of my phrases for sure. I have issues, and it's good to be honest about the things that we enjoy to do, the games that we'd rather play, the backlog. But truly, this whole 3DS renaissance has been consuming my life for probably the past what? Yeah, let's go to this chair actually. Let's be right by the fire. This is Fireside Kit Chat after all. But yeah, I've been on. What the Argus? You don't think that's too close? You don't think that's too much? No? Is this all right, buddy? We're just gonna rock it then. Um, yeah, I've certainly been on a honestly 6 month run of playing my 3DS. Crazy. If we want to scale back, it really started with me picking up Fire Emblem Conquest, which was one of the Fire Emblems I missed. After Awakening, I certainly didn't play as much. Tried out Three Houses, 60 hours worth of trying out, but we are not done, and I should go back to it. But there's something about handheld Fire Emblems that I align with more. I'm more likely to play it for longer. That said, we didn't beat Conquest, mainly due to the fact that I was doing it on hard mode, like a unwell challenge focused person. But yeah, feel free to share. We do have an email, firesidekitchat@gmail.com. Feel free to email any insights, maybe ways in which this video impacted you. Maybe you started your own 3DS renaissance. And even going back to the topic of the 3DS, I'm going to make it pretty much my whole personality to get people to play their 3DS again if they have one. Bring it out, mainly because I want the experience of Street Pass to go up. So far, since that 6 month run, and even in the year, I have only 3 Street Passes total. Just 3. It's not the number I want. I want a little bit more, but 3 is better than 0. So I'll take it. One was on a train. One was on the subway. The other was in an unlikely place at a concert, which I'm very thankful for. And you know who you are, if you're listening. The person responsible for that Street Pass. Thank you very much. But yeah, I certainly want more people to return to their backlog if they have one, especially if they're not happy with what's coming out now, or even if they are happy with what's coming out now, because it's not as if now is bad. I don't want to create some sort of present day gaming is all bad, because that's not true. It would be a disservice to all the people that are putting out their heart, putting out their honest efforts to create worlds. And even games that are air quotes bad, there's definitely people behind it that are still putting their sweat, blood, and tears, and maybe Mountain Dew and Doritos into that game. So let's not cast away the now for a glorious nostalgic past, but let us not forget that glorious nostalgic past and try to bring it into our present as much as we possibly can. My Pokemon journey is at a crossroads. I'm either going to continue playing X and Y and build my team 2. I do want to race Scizor and Steelix, and we got a Fennekin from our Pokemon rival slash friend who just gave us her Fennekin, a baby version of her starter, which is pretty cute. Could do that. Or I can try out Champions, give it a test, and I should, but it's really hard. Third path is actually going back to Legends Arceus. I should go back to Legends Arceus and actually beat it now that I lost a copy infamously for about a year. I lost my Switch for maybe a year or 2 or 3, and eventually on year 2 I bought a new Switch. I'm like, fuck it, I'm not waiting around. And then when I moved, I found the old Switch, which had my copy of Legends Arceus in it. So floor is open, and honestly, I think that's probably like one of the best paths. We should finish Legends Arceus. I did like that game, and of the newer mainline Pokemon games, I really did appreciate it for expanding the lore of the series, going into the past, and trying to give us the origins of the Pokedex. That was a really cool thing to do, and the different forms that they had, awesome. So yeah, okay. So we're definitely going to go back to Legends Arceus. The other path was restarting Scarlet and Violet, which is, I don't know, it's somewhere in my home. I don't know where it is. And obviously I have my issues with Scarlet and Violet, but I still had a great time. I put in over 100 hours. I still loved my team. But that's certainly one of the experiences that brought me all the way back to, hey, Pokemon, I'm not satisfied with what you're putting down. Beyond that, any other gaming I've been doing, I have been playing Overwatch again pretty consistently, maybe at least once or twice a week. In a team dynamic. I don't play solo. I could play solo with randos, but I prefer being on mic with my team so we can better coordinate. Overwatch is a game that is special for that. Shouts out to Marvel Rivals. Shouts out to Marvel Snap, games in which I used to play daily, or, well, Marvel Snap definitely daily, but, you know, quite often. Now the dailies are my 3DS and making Argus move back. Hey, chill up, bro. But, yeah, I'm not trying to make this a super long one. I think I'm going to aim for 11 minutes for this Fireside Kit chat. Nothing too crazy, but I do think we are due for a really, really fat 22-minute, like, big one in a near future. Will the setting be Zelda? Will it be back to Animal Crossing, Minecraft? Who can say? But I knew that I wanted to come back to the Skyrim, play it a little bit, and get myself in the energy to stream Skyrim again, along with other things. But I guess for any more extra video game updates, I could talk about Kit TV and how we are at the cusp of beating Super Mario 3D World 100%. Which I've never done before. I beat the game several times, at least twice, but then I finally realized we can unlock some extra things. So tomorrow, most likely, I'm actually going to stream it and finish it. So that episode will come up sometime tomorrow, I'm sure. Unless it's so hard I don't finish it. Let's not put that out there, but let's also admit that that could possibly happen. It's not impossible. Certainly not at all. But besides Super Mario 3D World, we got Paper Mario to return to. 1,000 Year Door needs to be complete. Yeah, I think that's all I got. And I'm sure there's more things that I have. Like, I love Binding of Isaac. I would love to do runs and stream that as well. Give that to my community, because that game is... I have 500 hours in it. It's very important to me. But, yeah, no, I've just been really spraying my hands out. Sorry for the delay on this Fireside Kit Chat. A little bit longer than my usual break between episodes. Usually it's 2 to 3 weeks, just to give some time to absorb. But I have been drawing. We drew the entire team, well, no, half the team of the Pokemon X and Y run. Shouts out to Toadette, to Mama the Nidoqueen, and Toadette Politoed. And so also shouts out to Valdoom, my Vileplume. I won't get into talking about them as deeply here. We'll save that for the X and Y update that'll be coming out soon, because I did beat the Elite Four as of maybe 3 days ago or so. So I'll make an update video where I'll come on camera. But yeah, it feels really good to just water as many influences as I can, whether that's video games, whether that's drawing, whether that's my music I've been sharing publicly, or making nature videos and just getting out there physically, because it's summer. And summer is a time, well, no, actually, it's summer in 22 days, but everyone thinks it's summer right now, so it doesn't really matter. It's summer, guys. It's not spring. Shut up. So, I hope that you're able to water your interest, your passions, and even too, maybe take a break from video gaming if that's your primary hobby. Get out there, listen to some new music,